This video is about how to make a square or diamond base for paper folding. So first thing you're going to do is take your paper and hold it diagonally and fold a triangle across one of the major diagonal lines of the square. Okay, so make sure your folds are nice and straight. You want to make sure your corners get nice and straight on the ends. Makes your folds a lot better. Take your time to make your fold straight and you will get much better results in the later stages of the paper folding. So after you have folded that square, you're going to flip it over so that the bridge of the paper is pointed up. Put your finger in the middle and then fold over your finger, again going from one corner to the other across the diagonal of the paper. Okay, take your time to make nice good creases. Okay, and again unfold it. And this time you're going to have that same diagonal or that same ridge facing up parallel with your shoulders, and you're going to bring those two edges together and keep your fingers inside that part of the paper right there. Okay, so bring the two edges together and then keep your fingers inside, and you're going to bring those two corners down to the other corner and then crease those two seams, and you have that kind of sail ship looking shape. Okay, then what you're going to do is take your finger and put it inside of that hole right there and then push down to get your square. Okay, in some paper folding this is called the square base, but we're going to take it and make this into the diamond base. Okay, so there's two ends to your paper. You have the open end and the folded end. Okay, so the open end has the edges that are open, you're able to put your fingers into. You want to take one of those edges and take the entire seam, that entire outside edge, and bring that into the center line. Okay, now you want to try to leave yourself a very small gap, less than 1 millimeter or 1/16 of an inch, just a very tiny gap between that line and the inside of the center. Okay, and what that's going to do is give you a little bit more space when you reverse these folds later on. Okay, so after you do it one side, you're going to do it the same thing right there, and then flip it over, put the same fold. Okay, and it has to be the edge that is open. Okay, so the edge that can be opened like this, it can't be the edge that's folded. Okay, if this edge goes in like that, then you are not able to be successful on the later steps. So if you're having a hard time, check your edge and make sure that you are doing the proper one. Okay, so once I get done with that, I have a nice kite looking shape on both sides, kind of a diamond. I'm going to fold the triangle just across that edge. It doesn't need to be hard, but just enough so that there's a kind of a fold there. Okay, and then you're going to unfold those full folds that you just made, and so you have a shape that looks something like that. Okay, then the next step, you're going to open that up. You're going to stick your fingers to the inside corner of that triangle you just folded. So here's the corner, here's my finger on the inside of that triangle. Okay, and I'm going to put my fingers in and then push this down and reverse those folds, and it should go into a nice, neat diamond shape. Okay, so there's a diamond. I'm going to do it on the other side, put my fingers on those inside corners and simply reverse those folds that I had just made, and that will give you the nice diamond. And this is the diamond base. It's very commonly used base for origami or paper folding. There's two sides. One is open, you can see it splits, and the other side is closed. There's no split there. Okay, so that's the diamond base. From that you can make some of the mini paper folding